Greetings and welcome to your destination. You reached the Psychological Wellness Hub. We aim to help you build your knowledge and wellness around better understanding mental health and psychological concepts. Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is another psychological wellness skill. That is the skill of your will, the opposing forces. What is your will? Just like it sounds, your will is yours. It's always been there. Your will is the ability to understand and make choices or not make choices. It is your ability or capacity to make decisions, to make choices, and to act on those accordingly to your preferences rather than just reacting. What do we mean by opposing forces? Inside our will, we have two forces. Think of Star Wars movie, particularly The Return of the Jedi. Now remember the concept of the force of the Jedi. The force within the world that has light and dark sides to it in the movies. However, when it comes to your will, you have a larger influence on your force or will unless you give it away to someone else, like Luke Skywalker did temporarily with Darth Vader, going from the light side of the force to the dark side. You also saw how Darth Vader's last dying act was to shift light side from the dark side to be with his son in his last moments. Inside, you have two forces. The first side of your will is the wish to heal and live in peace. Then there's a second or other side of your will that exercises caution and emphasizes protection to keep you safe. What is the value of evaluating your will? We can sometimes get unbalanced in our will, which leads us to the second side of your will, trying to overcompensate. This happens when you feel too much fear or threatened, which unfortunately leads you and your will to self-sabotage your goals and desires. This can hurt us in many ways, as you can imagine. For example, our will is at play when we have a decision to make around going to the gym, losing weight, spending time with others, coping in ways that might hurt us more than help us, like with too much street drugs or recreational drugs. For example, when you go to the gym, you have that side of you that motivates you and says, let's go do it, let's get into it. Then there's the other side that says, I'm not feeling it today, might as well go back home. Which one ends up tapping into your actions? Which one causes motivation to reach our goals and which one sabotages them? Dieting, for example. When you go to diet, you go out to a restaurant and you have a choice. You can get that salad, which is a side of your will that drives towards your goals of losing weight. And then there's that side of you that orders a large pasta dish that gets you stressed and sabotages your goals. Your will is at play when you are calm as well as when you're feeling overwhelmed. Here are some other examples. Part of you desires to go to your therapy appointment and get better. That's one side of your will. The other party is afraid of opening Pandora's box and fears that you will never get better. There's the other side of your will. Part of you desires to stay clean and find less destructive ways to cope if you're into recreational or street drugs. The other part of you goes out and gets a bump or gets high to cover up and avoid those overwhelming feelings so the person can tell themselves they feel okay in their mind. That's the other side of the will. As we practice evaluating our will, we accept all sides of us, the good with the bad. The pride with the baggage that we carry around with us. We accept and move forward with the gains and losses of our actions and choices. We don't let either one hold us down or hold us back. What does evaluating our will do to our psychological wellness? Our psychological makeup contains many parts. Keeping our will balanced contributes to and enhances these many parts. For example, our identity, our confidence, our esteem, our values, our belief systems, our motivations, and our desires. By practicing and acting on our will, we can improve upon these blemishes, problems, or difficulties we seek to remedy. How can we tap into our will further or places to find it? First off, go back to the channel and look at more of the several videos on this channel. Watch them all the way through because you might have missed out on something the first time that might be worthwhile. They have clues to practicing will. Then go back to watch videos on the channel about other conditions because they too can clue you into things about our will or the opposing forces. Go back to the channel and watch videos on psychological wellness skills. Again, watch them fully because you might miss out on something that would be worthy to you. Remember, will is like a force analogy above. It's mostly inside of you. You are born with it. You just have to look for it. Your will is tied to your acceptance of what you seek to change. See more about acceptance in other videos. Take notes and apply each thing you learn to your will. Learn to be proactive, active, and post-active in ways to engage your will on your own behalf. It's right there in every decision you make or don't make. Other places we can find your will include, but are not limited to, things like, do you go towards or act in certain ways in your life? Have you asked yourself why? Do you look into your will to evaluate the pros and cons of your actions and choices? If so, does this reaffirm your commitment to your will to seek things you desire in your life? Or does it lean towards sabotaging your will and the things and goals and desires you strive for in your life? Can we apply that to things we don't like in our life? Things we want to change, problems or difficulties we want to remedy? Can we practice engaging our will by accepting that they are what they are? Accepting our warts and all. If so, we can engage in our will and overcome the obstacles and barriers to change. We can find will in our relationships with people we care about and loved ones. Will also has a social component to it. See other videos on this. Learn from others and their experiences in the community who are practicing their will. Look at the comments on the video, maybe, the ones below this video. We have to remember will is ours. We can't seek or take guidance or advice from others. We are not engaging our will if we allow ourselves to be pushed into something that is not consistent with our will. Like when we cave to the peer pressure of others by saying yes when we really mean no. Accepting requests from demanding others or people when our will and our wish is not to do it. When we let other people live rent-free in our head. Observe our everyday actions and intentions. It is in the service of stifling or encouraging your will. Observe our environment, things like nature, landscape, sky, material possessions. Our will are involved in that as well. Seeing the good and potential in our fellow human beings or our communities. The support we receive and give. See other videos on this on the channel. Read books and articles on will from reputable or trustworthy sites. Seek out other channels on YouTube or other social media sites. While we are proud of this channel and this community and feel it is an invaluable resource, this channel is not the only resource on this website. Diversify your education. Lack of engaging your will hinders your self-esteem. Embrace your self-esteem. Build it. Learn how not engaging in your will takes away from your recovery. Please feel free to revisit the channel and the playlist for other skills related to will or different skills to enhance and grow your psychological wellness. We hope you found today's topic was useful for you or someone else. Let us know if it was by commenting below. Let us know what you'd like to hear about or what topics could be useful to you by commenting below, and we'll take it under consideration. If you like what you heard today and would like to hear more from Destination Psychological Wellness Hub, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. This will help you get the newest content produced by the channel to you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button under the screen and hit that thumbs up. Please tell all your friends and family about this channel and share this and other videos with them on this channel. Encourage them too to like and subscribe. And as always, we hope your psychological wellness continues to grow with us in this community. Thank you.